Wow, I guess I'm live. Well, hey everybody. So I didn't really mean for this to happen. I was sitting here thinking about doing a live video um, because, well, a couple reasons. It's sitting here. It's a Sunday night. Um, I had my sister and her husband came over earlier today to see Kinsey, and something we've been doing every Sunday. So I guess that's probably the most human interaction that I have. But so I sat here and I had my thing all set up, thinking, oh, I want to go live and I want to, just say hi to people and just kind of get a feel for what everybody's got going on. And I was sitting here thinking, do I want to go live or do I not want to go live? And be honest with you, I still get nervous every time I push that button. I still get nervous to go live. So it happened accidentally. I must have hit something, and all of a sudden it was counting down 3, 2, 1. So here I am live, and I see I got 7 viewers. So all of you who are joining me, thanks for joining me. If you catch the replay, let me know that you saw it on the replay. But I kind of want to talk about a little bit about the situation we find ourselves in. So it's been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks self quarantine. For those of you out there who are self quarantining, how long have you been on self quarantine? I personally, what happened for me was I got back from, hello, Dee Dee. Good to see you. But anyway, I got back from the fitness facility. I spent a month pretty much up in Utah, outside of St. George, up in Ivins, Utah. The first week of February, I was there. And I came home for a week, and then I spent 3 more straight weeks at the fitness. It's a fitness resort. And while I was there, this whole coronavirus stuff started coming out and being talked about. And I got home, and within a week after I got home, it had started spreading all over the place, and they were starting talking about the quarantining. And I decided, you know what, I quarantine myself anyway. I'm always self quarantined because I work from home, so I spend most of my time in my home. The only thing that I'm kind of missing is getting out once in a while, whether it's to go enjoy the casino, live in Vegas. Not gonna lie, I like to go out maybe once, twice a month sometimes, just to go hang out and play in the casino. It's kind of a pastime, something that my sister and I like to do together, and we haven't been able to do that. But to be honest with you, I am not really missing it that much. So for me, this whole self quarantining thing has not been that much different than my normal life. I did have to cancel a couple trips. I was scheduled to go to Dallas the end of March, and then the end of this week. In fact, a week from this coming Saturday. I think it's a week from Saturday. Yeah. Oh no! This coming Saturday is the 25th, I think. Or am I like, I might be way ahead of things. We're at the, oh gosh, yes. This coming Saturday, my sisters and my mom and I were supposed to go on a cruise. And obviously that's not going to happen. So I've had to cancel actually 2 cruises that I had planned and then a trip to Dallas. But other than that, everything has pretty much been normal life for me. But I realize that a lot of people aren't used to this. They're not used to being home. They're not used to having human interaction. And so I kind of wanted to just kind of get on here and talk about what you can do during this crisis, this pandemic, to keep your sanity. And I think the first thing is you have to choose faith over fear. There's so much in the media. I'm not getting political whatsoever, but I do feel like there is so much on the news and in the media that is kind of giving us a sense of panic over everything. And yes, I do believe that this is a very, very serious threat to us, a very contagious disease, but the survival rate of coronavirus is actually quite high. So I don't feel that we should be fearing for our lives over this whole situation. I think that we should have faith that we're going to get through it and we're going to come out better than before. And I know that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. There are going to be communities that are hit super hard, and especially Las Vegas. Our mayor, it was on the news the other day. She's not happy with the governor. She wants this city opened back up. And I'm like, yeah, obviously, we'd love to have the city open back up. We'd love to be able to have people go back to work because people's livelihoods are being messed with right now. And I think that is probably the biggest fear, because if you were able to be at home, spending time with your family, taking that time to get the chores done that you usually can't because you work so many hours every day of the week, by the time you get home, you're super tired. But if you could take that out of the equation, the financial part of this, I think that we would all be happy to have this time to spend more time with our kids, our wives, our husbands, our families. And the fear is just that we don't know what we're going to do financially, because the longer people are out of work, the harder it's going to be to bounce back. When it comes to open up Las Vegas, how many people, it's not going to be the tourist attraction that it has been in the past. Just because they open up the strip does not mean that people are going to take their lives into their own hands and jump on a plane and fly to Vegas. It's not going to be the same. It's going to take a long time for cities like Las Vegas to bounce back economically. But I believe that we will. I think that we're all going to bounce back. I think that things, while it's painful for us right now, things are going to get better. And I think, as I said, the time to fear it's just not the time to fear. It's the time to have faith that this is all going to turn out okay. We're all going to be fine. So if you think about how you're feeling being cooped up in the house, and maybe you're going stir crazy, take into consideration what someone else might be going through, especially the elderly, people in your community who may be all alone, and reach out to people. Now's the time to come together. You may not be able to come face to face with people, but do something nice for someone. Let people know that they're not out there alone. With Facebook, we have so much communication that we can do. Oh my gosh, could you imagine, like for me, being home here by myself, just me and the dog, and she's a guard dog, so don't think you're going to come in my house because I'm by myself. It's probably something I should probably not advertise, but no, I do. I live alone. I'm a single woman. I live at home alone, and I have my guard dog who will bite your face off. But if I did not have Facebook and the social relationships that I do, I can't even imagine how stir crazy I would be going right now. But we do. We have this platform. Reach out to people on Facebook and just see how they're doing, especially if it's someone that you know that has gone through hard times before. You know, we have people who live in a dark place, who always feel, don't feel worthy, who are just sad. Reach out to those people and just see how they're getting along through this. You never know, just hearing from one person how that might just turn things around for someone. And during this time, if you've ever thought about having a plan B, this is the best time to think about that. Now, I'm not trying to make this video about business, but the reason I am not worried and I have no fears is because I did have my plan B in place. Working from home, I've not really felt any of the financial strain that a lot of people have gone through, and I'm so blessed, and I just am very, very thankful that I have that. It might be a time to think about a plan B, whatever that might be for you. And it's just a time to all come together and reach out to people who have no one else, and be thankful for the time that you have with your family and your kids. I know we can't really congregate together, and it may be a long time before we can, but I think right now what we need to do is just all come together. If you pray, say your prayers. I believe there is a higher power that will take care of us and will not let us stumble. We just have to have faith and not fear. So basically, that's all I wanted to do today was just come out and say hello. I hope you guys are all doing well. And if you can take anything from this, it's just to, have faith that things are going to get better, and don't fear, and don't go into despair. And, if you are feeling that way, reach out to someone, whether it's someone that you know from Facebook, whether it's someone in your family, just reach out to someone and talk to people. You're not going through this alone. We're all going through it. And with each other, we're all going to get through it. So I hope you guys have an amazing week ahead. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and just know that things are going to get better, everybody. We're all in this together, and we all need to just be there for each other. So this is just basically my way of saying, hope you're doing okay out there. If you're not, hey, reach out. I'm here. Bye.